Constructive Joy. Thank you for all your nice comments, questions and donations. Please check the description below. So today, this is a passage that we're going to work on. So I picked this particular one, Bach Suite, originally written for cello, but it's such a beautiful piece. So I thought, well, I'll play too. So because a subscriber asked about the string crossing. So I sound fine doing détaché, but when I try to slur cross strings, I keep hitting both strings. My fingers is touching both strings and others, things like that. Or sometimes, so when I try to slur across strings, I keep hitting both strings, or my fingers also touching both strings. So sometimes when there's multiple, instead of this one, maybe something like that, or instead of the fingers touching, something like that. I'm guessing. I'm sure it's not that bad, but I'm trying to exaggerate to make a point. Yes, this happens to all of us. So string crossing, there's a great, so let me first work on bowing first, and then I'll get to the left hand finger problem. So first bowing, when you do string crossings, you have to exaggerate the movement of your right arm and left arm. Because when you're playing single string, you can get away just being a little inflexible. But when you're playing all strings, you have to move quite a bit. Because, so G string, you have to raise your elbow, the height of your elbow quite a bit. Right elbow. D string, lower. A, even lower, and E. So, if you do this one all the time back and forth like this, it's a lot of work and it's very hard. One can learn to smoothen things up by using the joint of finger joint to wrist actively. That is possible, but still somewhat hard, because when you keep your violin stiff way, maybe. So keep violin high, so you have to work. Do you see what I'm doing? It's a lot of work for the right arm. So what I suggest is trying to work with the both arms together. That helps a lot. In old school, we were told to hold violin one way and then move your right arm. But I learned, or I found out, when you work with the both arms, it is easier. So an exercise for you. So when you're starting from the front, bring your violin closer to you. And then when you use your bow, as your bow go away from the front, get closer to the tip, your violin goes to your left. Do you see that? Then the other way. So by doing that, you're just, so both arms get closer, both arms far away, like this. By doing that, you are allowing your arm to be able to multiple string a little easier. So that's one thing that you could exercise. Moving your both arm close, far away, yeah? And then when you're at the tip, far away from the left, bring to the center. And that should fix, and it's a lot of fun. It's like a dancing. Then, when you're done, also when you go away from the front, and when you're passing the middle, allow your arm to drop, to fall. So instead of keeping there, allow it to drop, yeah? already helped quite a bit. Then, now, see if you're using enough foam. When you're playing multiple strings over many strings, and especially slur, if you're using, not only it doesn't sound good, but it's much harder. So just simply, just kind of unlock your body. Don't try to hold everything, just let go, like this. Like that. So, by moving your arm, both working with both arms, violin closer near the frog, violin to the left with the tip, and vice versa, and allowing your arm to drop when it gets closer to the frog, when it gets closer to the tip. So when you practice, I want to exaggerate the movement. I know we don't do that extreme way, but remember, when you're teaching your body the first time a certain movement, you have to exaggerate to teach your body how to do. And then once it understood, then it does on its own. And the movement gets a little more refined, so it will be, the movement is still there. So you would exercise like that, yeah? And then this is such a natural movement, your body will get it right away. Just you have to do a couple more times. Okay, left hand. When you play either, in this case, string crossing or double stops, your left hand position is a bit different than when you play single notes. When you play multiple notes at once or one after the other, in this case it's the latter, the finger stays a little more at the fingertip. So I don't know if the camera can capture very well. This is how normally your finger should sit when you play single note. You see it's curved but rather flattish. But when I'm playing double stop, or in this case string crossing, it goes quite curved, still relaxed. That way I make sure I don't touch the next string. Or double stop same way for one play. So I have to make kind of my finger almost push that way, just to make sure that I don't touch it. I know this is not ideal at all, but just for time being, just to make sure you're not touching the string, you have to almost do this unnatural thing just for the time being. Can you see that? This is not how I play, but I have to do that to make sure that I don't touch this one. Then here, like this. Again. It's also very uncomfortable. I'm bringing my arm way out to the right. That way I can have my finger really stand like this. Yeah? So when your left finger tips, your left finger gets really, how would you say it? Like a little number 7 kind of thing, really like that, yeah? So normally your fingertip gets a little more flatter when you play single note, but when you're playing multiple string crossings or double stop, the finger sits a little like this. So I hope you can see it, a little like that, yeah? So that should fix it. So this can be a lot of fun. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.